Hello everyone! Welcome back to Edo to the World. I am your lively host Raymond, and I am very thrilled to be here with you today. We have a fascinating episode about something we hear every day, our clothes. So we are diving into the world of fashion, but with a focus on how our clothes affects the environment. Yes. So let's get ready for a stylish and planet-friendly adventure with teacher Fika.
Yes, hello everybody and hello Raymond, and I want to welcome our new listeners. My name is Fika, as Raymond has said, your co-host. I just want to take time to appreciate and thank you guys for listening to us. We have received a lot of feedback and that you guys are really enjoying these topics. And as you know, our theme is the environment, and yet again today we are talking about sustainable fashion. This means making clothes in a way that's better for the planet and fair to the people making them. So I cannot wait to share some eye-opening facts with you guys. So let's get started.
That's right, Fika. But before we jump into it, I have a question for you, Fika.
Yes.
Everyone knows that you love fashion. How did you first learn about sustainable fashion?
Good question, Raymond. I started learning about it when I realized how much waste comes from clothes that people wear only a few times. So I found out that some clothes are made using harmful chemicals and use a lot of resources like water and energy. So it made me want to learn more about choosing clothes that are good for people and the planet.
Okay, that's amazing, Fika.
Yes.
It's true. Fashion isn't just about style, right?
Yes.
It's also about how our choices affect the environment and the people making our clothes.
Agreed.
Okay, so Fika, what exactly is sustainable fashion?
Great question again, Raymond. You know what? Sustainable fashion is all about making clothes in a way that's kind to the planet and fair to the people. It tries to reduce pollution and save resources and make sure that the people making the clothes are treated fairly. So this way, our clothes don't harm the planet or the people making them.
For sure, because I think because we wear clothes every day, obviously, right?
Yes.
So I think that sounds really important. So could you share some interesting facts about fast fashion and how it affects the planet?
Absolutely, Raymond. Here are some things I learned. Each year the fashion industry makes 100 billion items of clothing, but 80% of these clothes end up as trash. Can you believe that? Yeah. Now, people buy a lot more clothes now than they did like 15 years ago. So they don't keep them for a very long time. Now, some clothes are also made with plastics like polyester. When we wash all these clothes, tiny plastic bits get into our oceans, and harm fish and other sea animals. So many clothes, again, are made using chemicals that pollute rivers and make people and animals very sick.
Yes, and I think the technologies we are using right now makes it easier for us to shop clothes, right? Especially online shopping.
Absolutely,
so that's a lot to think about, right? Yes. So it really makes you want to take more action about this.
Exactly, Raymond. We can all make small changes to help make our planet a better and livable place for us and for the generation to come.
Okay, Fika, now we can talk about what people can do to help.
Yes.
Right? So what are some ways our listeners and people can support sustainable fashion?
Okay, I'm glad that you asked that question, Raymond. So here are some easy things that everyone can do. Firstly, buy fewer clothes and pick items that are well made so they last longer. Right, so we are talking about quality over quantity here, okay? Choose clothes from natural materials such as cotton, linen, or hemp that don't harm the environment. Buy second-hand clothes or trade clothes with friends. This way you give clothes a second life instead of throwing them away. And then lastly, support brands that care about the planet and make clothes in a fair way.
Yeah, I love your ideas, Vika,
Yes.
especially on the quality ones, because I think that good quality clothes,
Yes.
it's clothes that you can wear for like a long time.
Indeed. So you don't keep buying over and over again.
Yes. So we can all make a difference just by being mindful about what we wear every day.
Indeed. We need to be very demure and very mindful about what we put on our bodies. And now I'll choose 3 important words from today's topic. And these words are sustainable.
可维持的
And the second word is pollution.
污染
And the last one is recycling.
回收 Okay, thank you, Fika. Now, could you make a sentence using one of the words you picked?
Sure, Raymond. Here's a sentence. Recycling old clothes helps reduce pollution and supports sustainable fashion.
Great sentence, Fika. Now, it's time for our question of the day for all our listeners.
And here's the question. What are some ways we can help reduce waste in the fashion industry? Let me repeat the question. What are some ways we can help reduce waste in the fashion industry? Share your answers with us to win some amazing prizes.
这边呢，就欢迎各位同学们踊跃投稿你们的学习单，投稿连结可以参考我们网站上面的连结。那投稿越多呢，就是会有更大的机会可以中奖。那我们期末也会有一个神秘大奖等着各位同学，所以就非常欢迎同学们就是分享你们的意见与想法，然后就是可以多投稿。Okay, Fika, let's go over some of the tricky words we mentioned today, okay? Could you explain sustainable?
Sure, Raymond. Sustainable means using things in a way that makes sure we can keep using them in the future. It's about being mindful, being careful, and being kind to the planet.
And what about pollution?
That's an easy one, Raymond. Pollution is harmful things like trash or chemicals that make our air, water, and soil dirty. So pollution hurts people, animals, as well as the environment.
Excellent. And what about the last one, recycling?
Recycling means turning old things into something new. For example, we can recycle old clothes to make new fabrics, which helps reduce waste.
Now let's wrap up by sharing why it's so important to choose sustainable fashion.
Good idea, Raymond.
Let's go.
So when we buy sustainable clothes, we help protect the environment, save resources, and support fair work conditions. So our choices can make a huge difference.
Exactly, Fika. Small actions like buying quality clothes, reusing items, and recycling can help protect the planet and make a positive impact.
And remember, listeners, our question for today is, what are some ways we can help reduce waste in the fashion industry? We are looking to hearing your answers.
Thank you, Fika, and thank you to all our listeners for tuning in into Edo to the World. Let's keep making choices that help protect our planet.
That's right. Until next time, keep being kind to the planet, and goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
This program is sponsored and brought to you by Taoyuan ETRC. Taoyuan.